Day 757 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 2315, count asterisks. The difficulty level is easy, so don't worry because you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go in and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. You are given a string S where every two consecutive vertical bars, the vertical line, are grouped in a pair. In other words, the first and second vertical line make a pair, and the third and fourth vertical line make a pair, and so forth. Return the number of asterisks in S, excluding the asterisk between each pair of vertical lines. Note that each vertical line will belong to exactly one pair. All right, y'all, so that may seem a little bit confusing at first, so let's go ahead and take a look at these examples just to make sure that we are doing this problem correctly. So in example 1, we have our input S equals a string L, vertical line, asterisk E, T, vertical line, C, asterisk, asterisk, O, vertical line, asterisk D, E, vertical line. The output is 2. So before we look at the explanation, we can already see that this is the first pair of vertical lines, and this is the second pair of vertical lines. And we want to count the asterisks in between these two pairs, right? Boom, this pair right here and this pair right here. And there are two asterisks right here, so the output is 2. Now, remember, because it says return the number of asterisks, excluding the asterisk between each pair of vertical lines. Boom. So basically we're excluding these asterisks because they are in between the pair of they are in between each pair of vertical lines. So we exclude these asterisks, these and these, because they are in the vertical lines, and we only count these, which there are 2 of them. So the explanation says the considered characters are underlined: L, C, asterisk, asterisk, O, and those are the 2 considered characters, because this L is outside of this pair right here. This pair, L is outside the pair, and then the C asterisk asterisk O is also outside the pair. It says the characters between the first and second vertical line are excluded from the answer. Also, the characters between the third and fourth vertical line are excluded from the answer. There are 2 asterisks considered, therefore we return 2. Boom. Once again, those are these 2 right here. Boom. So just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 2. So in example 2, we have the string I am a programmer, no spaces, no vertical lines. The output is 0. Explanation says in this example, there are no asterisks in S, therefore we return 0. Boom. So let's take a look at example 3. So in example 3, we have our input this is the input right here. YO, vertical line, UAR, vertical line, E, asterisk, asterisk, vertical line, B, vertical line, E, asterisk, 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 AU, vertical line, TIFU, vertical line, L. This time the output is 5. So we can see this is our first pair, this is our second pair, this is our third pair. So that means we'll be counting this and this, right? So it says the considered characters are underlined right here. Boom. There are 5 asterisks considered, therefore we return 5. Boom. That's how we got that 5. From these asterisks right here and these asterisks right here. Once again, this is the first pair. This is the second pair. This is the third pair. Sorry, y'all. This is the third pair. As you can see, these fall outside of the pairs. These fall outside of the pairs. So they're good money, and there are 5 asterisks. So boom. Now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. Solution is not that difficult at all. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to count the number of valid asterisks that appear outside the paired bars, or we're going to create a variable to store that count. So we'll declare a variable called count. We'll set that equal to 0. Now we need to track whether we are currently inside a pair of vertical bars. So we'll create another variable that'll be a flag. We'll say inside bar. We'll set that equal to false to start. Boom. Now we're going to iterate through every character in the string by saying for char ns. I'm going to open up the brackets, And if we find an asterisk and we are not inside the pair of bars, we'll count it. So we'll say if char equals, open up the quotation marks, pass an asterisk, come outside of that, and two and signs, exclamation point, inside bar, meaning we're not inside a bar, then we'll say count plus equals 1. And if we encounter a bar, we'll toggle the state and then enter the bar section as false to true, or if we exit a bar, we'll go from true to false. So we'll say else right here on this if, we'll say else, we'll open up the brackets and we'll say if, oh sorry y'all, don't open up the brackets yet. We'll say else if char equals quotation marks vertical line, then we open up the brackets and we say inside bar dot toggle. So that means we'll set it either from false to true or from true to false. Boom. That's what the toggle does. Now we need to return the number of asterisks found outside the bar section by coming right here, and we could just say return count, y'all. Boom. That should be all she wrote. Let's give it a run. Make sure it runs properly before we submit it. It's accepted, so let's go ahead and submit it. Make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. And look at that, y'all. 0 milliseconds beats 100% of users. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see, y'all. So, with that being said, y'all, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. See y'all then.